Hey everyone, welcome to my page. I am so excited that you are here and take an interest in seeing all the wonderful videos I'm going to be posting in the near future. And I am going to be uploading a video probably this coming week and just wanted to welcome you to this new part of my life where I'll be sharing from my heart about how I see um, inspiration in music and how I see um, the love of a child taking an interest in music and you know just being for real and um, sharing my heart with y'all about my past and what my goals are for the future. Um, and basically, this blog is for musicians that have taken an interest in ministry for their instrumentals. And so that's pretty much how this blog is going to be set out for. Um, Here's the kicker. Let me go back a few lines. I really like to, consistently pray out the plan of God on my life for my future. And so, even though I might have set goals and um, you know, set schedules for my life, God can always change that. And I personally am always letting the Lord know that, yes, Lord, I'm here as your humble servant. If you tell me to go left, I'll go left. If you tell me to go to right, I will go right. So, sometimes we are shifted and moved when he says to go somewhere or say something. So, with all that said, this not video, but this blog, YouTube channel is based on that. And I'm not showing my face right now because I have no makeup on. So, so my violin is standing in for my face. So yeah, let me introduce you to my violin. This is Gigi. That's Gigi. This is Gigi. And it is a girl, of course. And so she has a really deep voice. We played on in a different video. I have four different violins. I know, right? I have one that I started out with several years ago. I've been playing the violin for almost, wow, 26 years now and been loving it. So my first violin is called Rose and it's a girl. Yeah. So she's been with me for the longest and the first violin has gone well over overseas with me. I've been to Europe with it. I've been to Hawaii with it. Um let's see. I think it's the only countries I've been to with that first violin. The next violin that I was given to, oh wow, that I've actually played on is Ben and Jerry. Ben and Jerry is one word. Ben and Jerry is my electric violin, and he has a very deep voice, deeper than this violin that I'm holding right now. And he has two colors on his board, blue and purple. And so I play that a lot when I have gigs or when I'm playing on stage in the ministry. Um, so yeah, Ben and Jerry is one word. So the next one is this violin. As I said, this is Gigi, and I've had her since I think my 19th birthday. I'm 29 now. 18th or 19th birthday, I believe. So I know it sounds bad. I should know that. But yeah, really special. This Gigi was made in Germany, so a lot of G's in there. So yeah, my parents purchased her from the Tulsa Violin Shop, and so she has the most beautiful depth of sound I've ever heard. So, but yeah, my fourth violin, I rarely play on. It's more like an antique, but I'm actually looking at taking it out and getting it repaired so I can perform with it. It's a Stradivarius violin. It was my grandfather's, my grandpa Laird, Bill Laird, and it was given to him by a man in a tailor. I believe he was a tailor, or he owned some kind of shop that did shoes, or he did tailoring. I don't remember what kind of shop he had, but he owned a Stradivarius violin, and he gave it to my grandfather, not knowing it was a Stradivarius. But my grandfather always wanted to take lessons, and so he started to, I believe, in his early life, and he just got really busy with taking care of my mom and dad and his wife. And he was in the military, so they traveled a lot. But when I was 4 years old, my grandfather gave me the violin in my hands, and I played it with him. I was interested in it. At the time, I was taking piano lessons at the age of 3, but at the age of 4, my parents were like, let's see if she sticks with the piano first, you know? And I did. And at the age of 7, my grandparents said, let's go ahead and pay for your violin lessons until you guys, my parents, can, eventually pay for them too. So my father got a raise in his paycheck, and they were able to pay for my violin lessons after a short time and in time period. And so I've been taking lessons since the age of 7, and I'm so blessed and honored and humble that I've been able to study under the greatest violin instructors and professors in the local area. And so I won't name their names because there's too many of them. But if you have any questions, you know, feel free to, write me a private message and say, hey, I would love to, you know, just get connected, in the music world. So, but yeah, so I owned the Stradivarius violin. It's my grandfather's. I did have it appraised, but I won't depart from it ever. So, it's very interesting. The history of Stradivarius violins is that they got lost in the Holocaust when they were taken from them, the Jews. Uh, and so a lot of them are in attics, a lot of them have been sold, a lot of them got destroyed. So there's few of them left, and so we need to value our instruments, even though they're collecting dust. Just a quick education part of a wind not woodwind of a wood instrument is that if you don't play on it, the sound quality is not as fantastic, only because the wood needs to stretch. Um, and how you do that is by playing on it a lot. So the wood somehow shrinks if you don't play on the instrument a whole lot. So I'm planning on really playing on all. I plan on playing the Stradivarius really soon, as soon as I get it, reconstructed, because right now it's so old. It's almost, I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty old. It's not 2,000 years old, but yeah, that'd be cool if it was. Anyway, oh gosh. Hey, I was in Europe back in 2008, and had the opportunity of visiting a church, and there was this quartet there, and they had the most gorgeous wood bows, and it was curved, it was gorgeous, and the sound quality in that church was phenomenal. If you're a music buff like me, that is just, oh, so like chocolate, eating chocolate pie, hearing his music like that is like eating chocolate pie. So, but anyway, so going back to my blog, I take a lot of side roads if you haven't noticed. But going back to my blog, so this is going to be a blog and encouragement videos based on, just giving you input about how I have come from, just such a wonderful family that has imparted their precious love and wisdom into my heart, and how others have done so as well. And, just letting the leading of the Holy Spirit. Yes, FYI, I am a Christian. Um, and so letting the Holy Spirit lead and guide me as I spent private time with him. He would show me things to come. Sometimes he wouldn't until I was ready. Everything takes time, and and he's patient with us, and he wants us to notice that he wants the very best for us. And sometimes that takes time to get things together in line. And so it's important to get all our ducks in a row, as you know. So but I'm just excited to share the things to come with you, this coming week. And yeah, so like I said, if you have any questions, ask away, write me a private message. And so all right, well, thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Bye bye.